Also jetzt haben wir eine größere Ansicht. The furrows in the pentagram channel the blood of the tortured and make it visible. One of the symbols that he copied mentally from the cover of the Treaty of the Flesh. Glaube ich Feuer, aber ich weiß es nicht mehr genau. Genius insisted on having all the symbols of the Treaty of the Flesh around the well. It adds to the drama. Schön Feuer drumherum. Victims panic when you whisper the name of the symbols in their ears. None of those who have voluntarily jumped into the well of truth have come back to tell if it's got a bottom. Wait, when a kid escapes, you'll tell Genius that you lost control, killed the kid, and then threw him down the well. He'll scold you, but his rage is always temporary. He'll tell Ursus to look for another victim, and you'll carry on with the ritual as if nothing had happened. Also ein Alibi, das ist eine ganz gute Idee. Brauche ihn eigentlich nur noch befreien. Nur noch. The torture acted Genius baptized as the confessional after you showed him your skill with the Saxon moron. Luckily, you are not going to torture anybody today if everything goes as planned. Geht's auch noch irgendwo hin? The grandstand will be filled with members of the Order of the Flesh like every year since its foundation 7 years ago. Among the members of the Order that will sit here tonight will be Sir Roderick the Gare, Lord of the Castle, who can laugh his ass off seeing a victim's guts spilled all over the floor. Schön. Unfortunately, deceased Lord Wheatley and his brothers won't sit here tonight. Last year you found out that they were conspiring against Genius. You had an argument with Genius when you built the church. You didn't want those kinds of symbols, but he insisted that in order to attract noblemen and their money you need a sense of show business. Okay, was haben wir hinten? Das ist Genius sein Workshop hier. Was haben wir denn hier alles? Powdered Glyceriza glabra, also known as licorice. Genius uses it as a sweetener for his most disgusting potions. However, interessiert mich nicht. Paper, there's not as much as in Santa Brigida, but there's enough to jot down your scientific findings. Okay. You resist the urge to take more paper than you already have. An unusually small skull. What else could you expect from the Saxon moron? Now you know where to find something to write with, if you ever need it. You're lucky the ink is not dry, as is often the case. You'll write a note to send a message, but what for? Keine Ahnung. Wissen wir noch nicht. To think of all the unsuccessful transmutation potions Genius has brewed in here with your help. One of the many flasks used in alchemic science known as Florence flask. Was auch immer. A still that Genius uses to distill alcohol. He never drinks it since he hates that vice. Usually there are rats in there. They are not the most reliable experiment subjects, but they are easy to catch and no one misses them. Who beat Genius during a ritual? Instead of killing it, Genius let it die of hunger in here. He said that the wailing and pestilence inspired him. Now he misses his dear dog. Your friend, protector and mentor, and yet you're going to disobey him by helping the kid escape. He's not as old as he looks, but obsessing is surely an aggravating circumstance in the crime of aging. Yet if the transmutation potion works, both you and he will cease to commit it. You've never fully believed that satanic discourse, nor the fact that you are the devil's son, or that the Treaty of Flesh was written by him. And yet Genius believes it all, or he likes to think he does. Like Ursus, he's already wearing the garments of the Order, even if the ritual won't take place until tonight. He's way too excited. Like you'd be if you weren't on this stupid child-saving quest.
Tell me, Ines,
You called me that upstairs. Remember, we're not in public, my good Vulcan.
When you founded the Order, Genius thought it would be a good idea that all members had a secret name for dramatic effect.
you're right.
Lord
Bile.
As of tomorrow, I will cease to pretend that I'm Father Hines, parish priest of St. Fergus Church in Inverloch, and you'll stop pretending you're Deacon Yaga.
How are you coming along with the ritual preparations?
There's a lot I must get ready for, my good Vulcan. We've reached the peak of over 2 decades of searching, and we cannot fail.
Do you think this time we'll get it right?
Sure. We only needed the coins. I've got the rest of the ingredients down. But I won't prepare the potion until the very last moment, right before the ritual.
Do you really think they're from the devil?
Without a doubt. You've seen the pentagrams on one of the sides.
The same symbols have been used with different meanings by different cultures.
And don't you think that Satan, Prince of the Cosmos, wouldn't claim the symbol that identifies him?
I don't doubt his power, but
Don't argue, Vulcan.
it's just that since Brother Siokan found the coins in an old Viking route, maybe that should be our new destination. Maybe there we can find the civilization that wrote the Treaty of the Flesh.
Tomorrow, my good Vulcan, we'll be immortal. We won't need the book anymore.
But how much more knowledge can be hidden in there?
Oh, is there any higher knowledge than the one that allows you to reign over death?
According to what I read in the Treaty of the Flesh, 2 people can drink from a potion created with 1 coin.
Tell me something I don't know.
The kid will drink first. Who will drink second?
When we're sure it works, I'll drink. Then we'll prepare more potion with the second coin. You, my faithful helper, will drink from it. And then Sir Roderick.
Sir Roderick? Why him?
Without him, we wouldn't have this church, Vulcan. Nor an alibi. or anything else. He deserves it.
What would happen if we prepared the potion with the coin, but excluded one of the ingredients?
Which one?
The aim of salt and sulfur is to purify the soul before its return.
Without those ingredients, the drinker would come back with a contaminated soul.
A demon, a monster.
Interesting.
What would happen if we prepared the potion?
Which one?
Mercury ensures that the transmuted being comes back to life with his memory intact.
It would be horrible if we forgot to add mercury to our potion. But, as I'm sure you understand, I can't allow myself to make such a mistake.
What would happen if we...
Which one?
Iron is used to forge the soul again, and gold to make it come back to life.
I'm not sure what would happen if we skipped one of those.
A soulless being? Or perhaps the body wouldn't come back to life? What would happen if we prepared the potion with the...
Which one?
According to the Treaty of the Flesh, fire is used...
Satan.
I'm not that sure.
But I am. Plus, we need fire to melt the coin of judgment.
What would happen if we prepared the potion...
Which one?
Jetzt alles gefragt.
I'd like to clarify something about the kid. I feel weird torturing a kid. Maybe we can find another volunteer.
I don't know what bothers me more, Vulcan. The sudden hint of a conscience within your dark soul, or your questioning of my orders.
We said we would not use servants of Sir Roderick as victims.
The kid was eavesdropping, Vulcan.
What will happen when the mother starts looking for him?
Oh, you're right. Oh well, luckily we're in no shortage of poison.
Ja.
The kid is
die
taking the place that
mutterlos werden.
Seokan deserved for finding the coins. He was one of ours. But we can't just get a random kid and make him immortal. He'll be too powerful.
Tell me something I don't know. He'll be tied until we prove the potion has worked and has no secondary effects. Then we'll throw him in the well, where he'll enjoy immortality without becoming a nuisance.
The kid is not easy to torture. I mean, I've never tortured such a tiny body. I hope I don't make a mistake.
Oh, I trust your skill, Vulcan.
I'll never understand why he can be so loyal to you while he still believes in the Christian God.
And remember, I saved his life. Some people value such a thing.
Maybe we don't need Ursus to mount guard at the church door. I close the door, take the key, and problem solved.
No, I'd rather have him there. Just in case Sir Roderick comes. I mean, Lord Behemoth.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed the Saxon moron.
You seem to think otherwise when you tortured him.
What if he served someone, and now they're looking for him?
He'd have confessed. Whom could he be serving?
The Inquisition.
Bah! If the Inquisition knew of our existence, they'd come with a small army instead of infiltrating a moron among our members.
It's very strange that our Spanish friend hasn't arrived yet. He's always the first one.
We'll never be thankful enough to him. It's a shame we must kill him tomorrow.
What?
We'll be immortal, Vulcan. We won't need anybody's money anymore. The Order of the Flesh will die tomorrow.
I don't trust Sir Roderick.
I do. Besides, we need him. There are some doors that no commoner can open, no matter how immortal he is.
My father was the Duke of Fuentenegra.
Your father is Satan. Miguel de Fuentenegra died in the dungeon I saved you from.
What will happen to Lady Katir?
That cold fish. I guess her legitimate master and husband, Lord Behemoth, will kill her tomorrow. Did you know? She can't even satisfy him anymore.
Aber mich? spool of white thread, thin but resistant. The chalice made by you that Guinness will pour the transmutation potion into. According to Guinness's plan, the kid will drink after being savagely tortured by you. Then you'll kill him. If the kid comes back to life, like the Treaty of the Flesh says, that will mean that the potion works and you will be able to drink it too. Let's see if you manage to change the first part without altering the second. It's funny to think that that our self-knowledge comes from something as illusory as a reflection, but you don't even have that. Are you Iago, deacon at the service of Pius Guinness de Orduña, parish priest of St. Fergus Church in Inverloch? Are you Vulcan, the founder and second head of the Order of the Flesh, led by the satanic Guinness de Orduña? Are you Miguel de Fuentenegra, son of the devil, saved by the Inquisition, by the cunning Guinness de Orduña? Saved from the Inquisition. Naja. Was ist das? Leather tubes that carrier pigeons once carried in their beaks, until they met the Hermodor. Ground radish powder from Japan. The itch it causes, particularly to the nose, is so powerful that it can make wake a dead man. Ah, das brauche ich. Or a man that should hold up a bit more before dying, to be precise. Also damit kann ich den Jungen wecken mit dem Meerrettich, also dem Wasabi-Pulver. The place where you and Guineas keep everything you don't know what to do with. A saw of proven efficiency as the neck of the Saxon Moran confirmed. Also haben wir ihm den Hals abgesägt. Scheinbar. The first time you saw a similar wheel, it was at Ezekiel's workshop back in Santa Pegida. You'd love to see him again, but you're happy just knowing that 3 years ago he became the priest to the Queen of Spain. Not bad for someone who just wanted to work in his workshop. You sharpened it recently after the incident with the Saxon Moran. Ist ein Eimer? Besides trying to replicate the transmutation potion, Guinness has been attempting to transform coal into diamonds for a long time. Coal that tried to become diamonds. Not bad. Who will notice a missing marble? It feeds the forge's fire tirelessly. Da hängt ein Eimer. What is it good for? During your long nights working at a forge, you keep yourself entertained by throwing things into that metal bucket. You use the hammer and anvil to shape metal. All creation is a sign of violence. Okay, kein Hammer. Irgendwas übersehen. Da ist noch das Rohr. Der Handschuh hier. Genius falconry glove. He never lets anyone borrow it. What would happen if Genius knew that sometimes you use it to send love messages to cater via Hermoder? If you want to take it, Genius mustn't see you. After many years searching for the coin of judgment, the main element of the transmutation potion according to the Treaty of the Flesh, Brother Seoken found not one but two in the empty eye sockets of a skeleton on a Viking boat run aground on the shore of an almost unreachable beach on the Isle of May. 2 coins of judgment needed for the transmutation potion that will give you eternal life. Some of the symbols on the back of the coins match the ones on the Treaty of the Flesh. The heads of both coins show a satanic symbol that you also saw on the cover of the Treaty of the Flesh back at Santa Brigida. There's no doubt that they are the true coins of judgment. Das könnte man da. Das hatte doch einen Hotspot hier, die. Vielleicht war das nur der Ausgang. So, also gut, ich werde mir jetzt überlegen müssen, wie ich den Jungen da rauskrieg. Ich werde ihn sicher aufwecken mit dem Meerrettich. Anderes weiter muss ich noch schauen, aber das mache ich das nächste Mal. Ich sage Tschüss für heute. Euer Videospieler.
Dieses Video ist nun vorbei, aber wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal meine anderen Videos an, abonniert meinen Kanal, folgt mir auf Twitter oder unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon. Vielen Dank.